Hello, class. My name is Mitchell. I will be speaking to you today about the Apostolic Fathers. The Apostolic Fathers are a group of early Christians who wrote and believed direct connection with apostles and for their close followers. There are a couple of things, or a few things, I want to bring out and point out about some keys about to knowing about the Apostolic Fathers. First, I want to talk about the time period. The time period they wrote largely in the late first and early second century, bridging the gap between the New Testament and later Christian writings. Key figures during this time was Clemens of Rome, Ignatius of Antioch, Polycarp, and the author of the Didache. Many scholars did not know who was the author of the Didache. The Didache were, they call it the teachings of the 12 apostles. The writings, their works include letters such as the epistles of Clemens and Ignatius, the Didache. The early Christian text is often grouped with their writings. The themes was church organizations, Christian ethics, facing persecutions, baptisms, Eucharist. Those are the themes of writing because something new is coming aboard, and you just don't know what, because you're coming from Judaism to this new religions called Christianity. You didn't know the path. Some people was bringing old things into Christianity, and they had to come out. The Apostolic Fathers had to come out with manuscripts on how to run churches and do these things. The historical context, it was wrote during the time of Christianity, was not yet formalized. It wasn't formalized. It wasn't widespread. It was like Christian doctrine, practice, and community life. It wasn't widespread. It was growing, but it wasn't widespread. So they had to write these manuscripts how Christianity, or how Christians should act. What should we do? Because we're so used to one way, and this something new. And Jesus came along and changed everything. So we did not know Christianity. Christians did not know how the practice and things of that nature, and this why it was so important for the Apostolic Fathers, for the manuscripts, the writings, and things that way. Their works were shaped early Christian thought and helped lay the foundation of development of churches and hierarchy structures and doctrine. Without our doctrine or hierarchy in the churches ran, we will be completely lost. This is very important during this time. Even though these writings did not enter into the Bible, they was very important. They wasn't voted into the Bible, the canon. They wasn't voted in, but they had a lot of influence during this time because they was handed down. These manuscripts was handed down through tradition, through Christian tradition, through people's homes and things of that nature. It was very important during that time because no one knew something come along new. You need a manuscript to go by, and these things like the Didache and these letters to these to the Christians, it helps us to bridge that gap of who Jesus was and who he is in our lives and what do we believe. And I think this is coming to a place of knowing and realizing the identity of Christianity during this time. I thank you for your time, and I hope that you learned something from me. And the only thing I want to just tell you guys, just keep learning, like I'm doing right now. Just keep learning and continue to grow. Thank you.